Welcome Aries to your daily reading for July 19th of 2018. This is dealing with love. Alright, so we're going to check into the overall energy for you in love for Aries. Overall energy. So we do have where you're releasing something that you feel is too much. Stress, a lot of work, dealing with issues of maybe resentment, whatever it might be, something that you're holding on to where you know it's not good for you, it's not healthy for you, whether it's a marriage, a relationship, a scenario that continuously happens over and over again, something that you want to change and you feel like it's not going away, you let it go. That's all you really can do. So release that burden and move into something more positive. So it could be divorce, separation, but energetically just saying, breathe, let go, release. All right, so person or energy coming towards you today. So that person is doing their own thing. They might not really be that passionate about you right now, or they're kind of disconnecting, focusing on career, socializing. They could literally have divorced themselves from you, so they could, seems like a mild breakup or separation. And if you have been kind of treating them bad or whatever it is, and they feel like they want the truth, and if you're not able to give it to them or receive it in that way, they could be communicating that to you, or vice versa, and kind of moving away from the connection. So I feel like this is them being a bit stern and kind of doing their own thing. Just depends there. You could be socializing with them at times, but it's like a platonic kind of relationship instead of romantic kind of energy. All right, and let's see, it could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. If it's not, it's the energy that they're just giving off. All right, so let's see, what is your response? So it's like you do close a chapter. You maybe don't even bring up topics, especially if the other person is not willing to communicate, about emotional things. This doesn't seem like an emotional kind of day. So whether you're working with somebody, working with your romantic partner, someone that you might be attracted to, and you know that they're married, or you're married, you're in a relationship, this is where you release that kind of energy, because you know that you two can't do anything. So boundaries, those are there. So the world comes through of kind of just sealing the deal, and there's no deal, kind of thing. So you don't deal with somebody that you can or shouldn't be dealing with, kind of thing. So let's see, what is your advice for Aries today? So it tells you to work and try to give your energy to maybe career. Now this is a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus that you might be around, that you might be socializing with. You have two different people here, but they do seem to be kind of like doing their own kind of thing as I'm looking at this picture. And you might be either thinking about either two people, or the person that you're dealing with, they could be thinking about two people and making a choice or a decision. But it seems to me that someone is making a decision to disconnect. But your advice, it looks like to me, is to work and continue to give your effort to stability, or being more structured there. All right, so let's see, what is the outcome for Aries in life? The outcome. So we do have you change your perspective about something that you have been dealing with. That's what it looks like to me. And especially where you have been tempted to do something over and over again, or push the same point, or where someone is doing that to you in some way, you constructively use your own intellect to kind of think like, I've been doing this over and over again, or something it's not been working, so I break free from restriction, from the same type of scenario. And let's look into this a little bit more. Clarify the Ten of Wands for Aries. Ten of Wands in reverse. So that indicates to me you could be dealing with another person. You have a lot of people showing up, well, 3 so far, but this is, I feel, your own energy, where it's like you're trying to do the best for you and for your romantic partner or love interest. So this is being strong, maybe a bit more assertive or patient with yourself and what you have going through. So this is a positive thing, because it means that energetically you're clearing things out for better things to come toward you in some way. So it's a change of perspective and a change of how you deal with certain issues, from the past or your current situation. So clarify the King of Swords. So that person is maybe having some fun. It could be a new relationship for some of you out there, and they could have a child, or say for instance, if you're dealing with someone who's with another person who has your romantic partner or love interest, they have a child. They know their boundaries with that particular person or scenarios, so they could be just kind of communicating with them at times to be responsible or an example for their child in some way. Others of you might be dealing with a romantic partner who has different talents and things that they are working on, or some kind of activities, events, socializing, having fun. So the Page of Cups is here. So it seems to me that there's either a baby involved or a new relationship that's there between you two, and it could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer for some. All right, and we do have and some of you may want to have a child with that particular person, and that could be something that y'all might communicate with. If something kind of went wrong in that area where you release the guilt or energy about something, with the Ten of Wands in reverse. Now, clarify the King of Pentacles. Well, clarify the King of Pentacles for Aries. Now, the Ten of Cups is showing up. Two things here where you're in a relationship with someone who is the King of Pentacles, could be an earth sign for some, and that does lead to some kind of stability there. Others of you, in order to get to this happy place, that tells you to work on career, financial security, things like that, which can have the connection much more happier, I feel, for some of you. So there's a balance there, having fun, being able to communicate and do different things. All right, so let's see, clarify the Eight of Swords in reverse for Aries. So we do have the Five of Cups. Whatever has been disappointing for a lot of you, this is telling you to tap into things that's going to encourage you. Try to be strong, a bit more confident about where you're putting your energy right now. I feel like that's a good card to see. Ten of Wands in reverse, and then you're coming out in the upright position, or whoever you might be dealing with them. These cards are very good, but it still tells you that you might be dealing with stress, maybe because of what you've accepted or what you've dealt with maybe in the past, you know, regret and things like that showing up, dealing with the loss. Clarify the Five of Cups for Aries. So the Six of Pentacles is here. Sometimes this is like where you owe somebody, or you're constantly giving to somebody, or you feel like you want to give and receive in a relationship, but something is kind of stopping that from happening. It just depends there with the Six of Pentacles. A lot of you might be depressed because of not having enough money or something that you want to do. It could be bothering you, so you can relate that to what you could be going through. Okay, so let's see. Messages for Aries in love for July the 19th. Getting to know each other. It says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond does deepen. I feel like that's part of communicating, having fun with your partner, opening up to them, and slowly but surely being able to give and receive, maybe financially, having fun, doing different things, going different places. So that does look good. It seems like a new relationship is there, but maybe another person or other people might be involved in other things that you're needing to let go of. So very positive though. All right, so that's going to be a reading. Tons of love, lots of light to you, tons of healing vibes. I do wish you the best, and you can always go to psychicloveheals.com to schedule something for you. Have a good one.